Stop right there. Hand over your money, and we might let you live. Play the hero and, well, you fill in the blanks. What the?
Do you know what this is? A knife. And trust me, you don't want to see it up close.
You heard my friend, so shut up and pay. You want to get out of it? Did I ask you to talk? Give us your fucking purse, or we'll make you. But...
Logan, don't. This is a bad idea.
But the shadow tax...
We'll find another way. Come on.
Oh, hello. I haven't seen you around here.
Well,
just take a look around.
to watch us working our asses off, Sunchild.
Oh, hello. I've seen you around here before. Just take a look around and tell me if you see anything you like. My dad.
Relata, Shara. You know why we're here.
The shadow tax is due.
Do you want protection?
Yes, of course, my sir. We want protection.
Then pay. We're keeping our end of the bargain.
Hey there.
What?
You
Bless
look as if
my
you
dad.
could use some comfort.
You're pretty. Care to spend some time together?
Now you're quite the sight. How about
Benny,
a-
madame. Thank you. That's really generous. May his light guide you.
You gotta make a living.
A foreigner, huh? What a surprise.
That's bad.
That smelled like booze and broke down crying while we were at it. Probably had a companion up in the city or something. That Dalveric character. The mercenary. Now that's what I call a man. Polite, clean, witty. Ah, well, you can't have it all.
At least you didn't have to deal with that poet yet.
Poet? I could imagine worse.
I'm talking about Prince Smith.
Oh, him.
Yeah, him. Honestly, if he ever
Malphas,
meets someone with
smile
a sonnet
upon you.
Again, I can't guarantee for anything.
My Dane.
Noted.
Malphas, smile upon you.
I'm Obulus. It's my guardian. Please.
I'm busy. Go pester someone else.
Go away!
You're not one of the lads' mercenaries, are you? Word has it they're hiring again.
You're the better.
Come to
Trust me, that sissy I'm fighting tonight wields his sword like a soup ladle. I'd place your money on me.
Yes?
Yeah? What do you want? You don't look like you belong here.
Priestess Obulus. Oh, thank you. You truly are a god. Person.
What do you want?
Grand Marash's Go back to your bathing houses and... Ooh, how eloquent. You're from the surface, aren't you? No, don't say anything, I can... So, you do have muscle, I'll give you that. And good... You do know that we're not doing tumbles down here, right? If you fight well, you can make a lot of money fighting here. Usually, yeah. Sometimes the loser plead... Oh, sure. Sometimes they even come down here and read us quotes from the verses. Well, but these are the rules. And frankly, for some... Well... But these are the rules. And frankly, for some people... First of all, you'll need to sign this, though. If you... Thank you. And, one more thing. I always found this a bit silly. But the crowd always wants a name they can shout to the ring when you're bashing someone's head in. You know, the fighter, the butcher, stuff like that. So, what do you want? Great. Fair enough. If you want, you can dive right into the... Yeah. Also called Last Man Standing Wins. Well, that depends on the bets. So I can't tell you yet. But if you win... Eager, aren't you? Good. Just go down to the training dummies. I'll call you when we begin.
Mesdames and messieurs, a cordial welcome to the Dust Pit. You know who I am, I know who you are, and above all, I know why you are here today. Because you want to see a fight! Today, there are 4 rookies in the ring, and they all share the same dream, to become the champion of the arena. Ah, can you see them shiver, the sweat glistening on their foreheads? They are afraid, and rightfully so, because they know only one of them will leave the pit on both legs. Mesdames and messieurs, I proudly present Kata Tanner's daughter, called the Storm, Simael Roth, called the Vagabond, and Thomas Shagar, also known as the Dervish. And last but not least, the unknown warrior who is only known by her moniker, the... Death Viper! Now, enough of the words! Fight! Blistering
If we don't get the money until tomorrow, there will be consequences. So handle it.
But... fine. I'll see what I can do.
Good go. Relata Shera. Well fought.
Ah, here's your share. Pardon my language, but none of your... Well, I'll come by in a couple of days and ask again, will you? I got things to take. So long. Yes? Ah, you've come at the right time. There's a fight soon, the twins. Two nasty... Oh yeah. But judging by how you fought, I think you stand a chance. Still, it'll be dangerous. So, what do you say? Bold words. Alright, then go downstairs and warm up. I'll tell you when we're ready.
Mesdames and messieurs, a cordial welcome to the Dust Pit. You know who I am, I know who you are, and above all, I know why you are here today. Because you want to see a fight! Today, two familiar faces will fight a rookie who you've already grown to love. The twins against the mysterious warrior only known as the Death Viper. It is a battle to the death, a battle about gold and blood. Now enough of the words. Time to give you what you've all been waiting for. Warriors, fight! Not bad.
What do you want? Ah, sure. Sorry. I was... elsewhere. Here's your share. Maybe, maybe not. As I 2 or 3 days. Oh, I know you'd love to jump right back in. But if we start doing battles every bloody minute, the crowd will lose. Just swing by in a couple of days, alright? You'll get your fight.
That's all you got?
The father...
Come on.
Just remember your training.
Look at that. You have a talent for showing up when you're needed. You know that? There's a fight coming up, and I want you... Gur Halnan. He's been fighting for a while now. A brute in heavy armor. With a couple of... I won't lie. He'll be a tough nut to crack. Aren't you eager? You know the drill. Go downstairs and warm up. The fight will take place in a couple of hours.
Mesdames and messieurs, a cordial welcome to the Dust Pit. You know who I am, I know who you are, and above all, I know why you are here today. Because you want to see a fight! Today, there is something special on the menu. Or should I say, something savage? Because this is a word that best describes the beast our still undefeated rookie must stand his ground against. Mesdames and messieurs, I present Gur Halnan, the Berserker of the Steppes, versus the Death Viper! Shed some blood, warriors!
to you. You're really starting to impress me. Kinda sad to see him gone, but, he knew the risks. Here's your share. Come back in 2 days or so. What do you want? Ah, aye, we are. This time it'll be exciting. The Ringmaster plans to pair you with Raga Shadowclaw. No, but you will soon. She's an alchemist. Small tip from my side, don't let... Aren't you eager? You know the drill. Go downstairs and warm up. The fight will take place in a couple of hours.
Come to bet.
This is the fourth battle of the mysterious newcomer called the Death Viper. But will it also be the last? Because this time, we picked a special treat for her to feast on. Mesdames and messieurs, you came for blood, and you shall have it.
Some folks never learn. Some folks just never learn.
Blazes, what a punch!
Look who's back! Not bad, not bad. I was expecting you to pee your pants after she did that little trick of hers. But no. You kept your cool, as usual. Sure you don't want to start working as a mercenary? You could make more money that way. Either way, here's your pay. Yes? I had hoped you'd ask that. Aye, I do. And this time... No. If you're man enough, you'll fight the... Aye. The pride of the pit. And the good thing about it, even if you hack it to shreds, all we need to do is give it some elixir and have our necromancer stick it back together. I won't lie though. It'll be hard this time. And chances are you won't make it out alive. If you do make it though, it'll be something like that. Aye. But let's not... Thought so. Well then.
But can the Death Viper also oppose the beast that's been soaking this soil in blood for decades? We shall see. Unleash the beast!
see you dance, Death Viper.
Jesus, what a
Good. Enough. Let's talk. Fair enough. This is better. Forgive me my dramatic entrance. I was just about... I'm Thero Naris. I've been watching you for a while now because I'm looking for someone with your set of skills. And, our little encounter down in the pit erased the last doubts I had about you. That accent. You're an Outlander, aren't you? Shit. Does that mean I have to explain who the Relata is to you? Right. The Relata is more than a bunch of criminals. Regarding your original question, the voices are the military arm of the Relata. Indeed. Let me get straight to the point. I want to hire you. Well, you look like someone willing to slaughter other people in front of a gawking crowd for a handful of coin. But don't get me wrong, I don't judge. The pit fighters know what they're getting themselves into. But after what I saw you do down there, I concluded that you're willing to do a lot of things if the pay is right. Or am I wrong? I see. How refreshing that you Sun Children always find new, fun ways to kill time. Well, actually, it's simple. I want your help in killing someone. The father. There. When I was 6 years old, the Relata abducted me and a dozen... Shagun, the old cunt who... Us, unknown. I have no idea why, but the flesh maggots got her a while. Yes. That's the big question. Yet now I've come to the conclusion, only the father. As I said, I'm pretty sure the blackmailing, the shadow tax, is how they finance the little community. That, but we digress. If we're to work together, kind of. After this is all, I don't know. Once I was able to think somewhat straight again, I looked for help in the... No. Also, as you may have figured, many things correct. So I decided, I told myself how to survive. Their codex, their holy scripture. The father doesn't bother with most 8 years ago. Revenge, one of the core... And, since this expedition would be an extremely dangerous... No. You either agree now... Well, according to the father... Well, I... Also, think of all the riches that we'll find in the temple itself. Or in the Relata's treasure chamber. Well, let's put it... I'm telling you this because... Also... Never mind. By doing something... If we do something that... So... Are you with me or not? It will be. Meet me at the Wailing Tree. Here. This will help you get back to the Undercity in case you need to return to the surface before our meeting. Stay safe.
Would you look at that? Visitor from the surface.
You're from up there.
In a bed, so remember what it looks like.
Wow, nice sword.
Now where did I...
There you are. Ready? Tree. Oh, the people down here call it the Weeping Tree. They believe that the Black Guardian, once a year, fulfills one of the wishes they write onto these notes. Superstitious nonsense, of course. They might as well send their wishes to the Blue Island Coalition. Maybe. Ready to set out? What do you think? Because we don't want to draw any attention. First, a question. Have you ever heard of a massacre that took... It was at the farmers. They broke into... Well, they never found. 1 week later. They lay on the penny... They tried. But the few farm... To this very day, no one knows. Yes. Thing is... But according to Tannerson... Well... Which is also why the attack... However, the father has a theory. Well, he does have an... But we'll come to that later. According to the father... The dreams are interpreted by the Libra's priests who... However, the child doesn't... Thus, the Libra might decide... I know, it sounds insane, but... Yes. So it would seem, though according to the father, simple. Especially, long story short, right. And I happen to know the... Correct. He was also in a... However, that... I saw him once. It's no wonder that nobody... Exactly. If we bring them to the First Seer and I tell him how I couldn't have done it without you, he might consider hiring you for the expedition. That's the plan. Not the best one, certainly, but then we'll need to improvise. He currently lives in the... I'll let you do it. And remember that those 10 mutilated girls on the Penny Road are just one more page in this man's book of sins.
Move along.
Hear the better? Trust me, that sissy I'm fighting tonight wields
What a
his sword like a
surprise.
soup
Didn't
ladle.
think I'd ever see you. I don't want to know. If there were a lot to axe, you... In other words, it's fine. The crowd was a bit How about... Why? Because no pit fighter, no matter how powdered and glimmer-capped dust he is, will voluntarily... If he loses, he dies. And now come on, don't give me that look. You earned a
Come to
shitload
bed.
of money in a
Talk to
very
us.
short time. Maybe you can come back in a
Pity.
couple of...
Unobulus, my dame, please, the Lord will redeem you for your kindness.
Come.
to... Oh, how do they say it? Melee? My dad told me that's for petrified.
Is it important? I really need that new herbal essence for my hair.
Well, look at that. Our friend has a visitor. Get out of here.
What?
I said, get out of here. We need 10 minutes. Afterwards, you can fuck as many men as you want.
Of course, my lord. At once.
Interesting. Yes. Yes. Oh, I'll bring a bouquet of flowers next time. Never mind. Look at him. Pissed like a rat. A miracle he could even get it up. I sure as fuck don't want you to cuddle with him. And again, never forget what this man did. He may look pathetic, but that doesn't change the fact that he... What? Why? I can give you the essentials, but beyond that, this and that. Anything from a cloud to the ear. Believe me, it takes a lot. If every miss... Secondly, the death of the father could be a glad to... You can try... Sad. The monsters of this world. Since the father founded it. 400 years ago. Correct. Nobody knows. All those children's corpses must have been good for... Above all, if you conscribe everything you do, everything you think... That's a Okay, number one. Then we'd have a... Then we might have missed the only chance to even... Why? I can give you the essentials, but beyond... It is. Why? Well, this applies to everybody. That's an exception. It is. Why? You mean when it comes... Of course, in a fair duel with a keeper. On the contrary, they take care on the shiny surface. Well, this applies to every... That's an exception. You mean when it comes... Of course, in a fair duel with a keeper...
Who are you? Kalian? No. Kalian is dead. You're talking to Naylock. His You remind him... Kalian... But he was... Now Kalian has been punished. He's dead. So he hates... I told you! Because Naylock buried... How much? They're the deeds of a coward and he knows it. So he hates... Why? Because... Aren't you listening? Kalian knew Naylock's... The decrees never lie. Pages... Naylock doesn't know what you mean. Now please, go. Naylock is tired and needs to sleep.
All right. Let me rephrase my friend's words. You stop playing confused oracle and fucking tell us what we want to know. Now. And then maybe, just maybe, we'll let you live. Are we clear?
But Naylock just...
Are we clear?
Yes, sir. Naylock understands. Please forgive him. So, the pages. Yes, of course. No! Oh, no, he's sorry. Please don't hurt him. He will not raise his voice again.
Look at him. He's gone completely insane. I'm guessing all this Naylak talk is a way for his brain to cope with the guilt. He's created a new persona without all the blood on his hands. That is, unless he's lying.
What? Why? What? Why? Why should Naylak lie? That you have never met Naylak before.
How would I know? Maybe.
She's fat incarnate.
Why is it so expensive?
Men, that's just how they are.
This is the way to the tar pit. Are you sure that's where we're supposed to be going? I warn you, if this is a trap...
It's not, my sir. Naylak is vermin, but he knows when he has to obey. You can trust him.
I won't. But fine.
Damn order. Damn you all.
Ahoy!
Move along.
Hold it right there, old man. Where do you think you're going? You're a little too old for digging.
He belongs... We're acting under the Father's orders.
Brother Wrath, from ashes to blood, from blood to liberation. I didn't recognize you. Forgive me.
From ashes to blood, from blood to liberation. Let us through.
Of course. Father's blessings.
Father's blessings. Keep going, scum.
Yes, of course. Yes, we're here. This is where he buried the pages.
The deserted tunnels. We should be wary. There are a lot of lowlifes down here. Look out!
Finally, some fun.
Wait. Someone's there.
Now look at that. A lonesome traveler. Folks just never... You fucking scum! You'll pay for that!
Let's go.
That's where he buried his old skin. Please, my sir. You need to just take these last few steps alone. Naylock can't. He just can't.
Is this a trap?
What? No, of course not. It's just... Naylock can't. Don't you understand? To see him after all this time? No. Kill Naylock if you don't believe it. He'll stay.
Fine. You go on ahead.
Look for the skeleton. You need to dig.
Don't shout.
Ay, the fucking coward.
Look out!
Damn you!
You fucking scum! You'll pay for that!
Skeleton? I'm not seeing anything. Let's look around. Let me see. Yeah. Well, that looks promising. Then I guess we need to dig. Come help me. Here we go. This must be it. Pretty big. What the blazes did he put in there? What's that smell? What the? Oh, shit! Well, you want to know what I think? This is probably some poor sod... Oh, fuck if... I think you'd be well advised to stop trying to apply... Right you are. Come on. You take them. Got them? Alright. To Carlian. Get up, scum.
Ah, my sir. You found what you were looking for, didn't you? He can tell by your eyes.
We found the pages and something else. Whose corpse is in that chest?
What? But he told you, didn't he? It's Carlian. Naylock buried him. Yes. He said it before, didn't he? Carlian couldn't continue to live in this shell after what he did, and Naylock buried him, together with the memories. You don't believe him. You think Naylock is... But it's the truth. The simple truth. You two, more than anyone else, should understand.
Sure. Either way, we have what we wanted. And now it's time for you to pay for your crimes, Carlian. It's been long overdue.
What? But you said that you would spare him if he'd show you the pages!
We said that we would think about it. And guess what? I did. You're a murderer, Carlian. And you've killed more people than I can count. Men, women, and children. And you know what? This whole act about how remorseful you are. I'm not buying it. Yes, you drank your bloody brains into oblivion, but ultimately, the only one you truly pity is yourself. Shut up. This is about justice. I thought you'd be bright enough to understand that. Yes. Any last words?
Letho.
What?
Naylock remembers. By the name of the sun, you were in the refuge orphanage, you and your friend, Letho.
What do you know about the refuge?
Back then, before the flesh maggot plague, when Naylock was still strong, the Kyranian woman who ran the orphanage gave him work. Don't you remember? He carried crates, he cleaned the floor, he cooked.
That was you? Uncle Naylock?
Yes, that's what you called him, Uncle Naylock.
by the Guardians. It's been so long, but he remembers it all now. You and your friend, you were inseparable. Until...
You're right. I do remember.
What?
You were there when they took us. Worse, you helped them. What did she pay you, that old cunt? Huh? Carrying crates? Selling children to the Rolata? All the same, isn't it?
No, what? Naylock doesn't understand. He only...
Let's go. Yeah. His face seemed... Yeah. Shagun. Can you believe it? I know it. It doesn't matter. Well, as I said, we're done here. Next we need to bring the pages to the first seer, which, well, hopefully... Before we do that, though, we need to discuss a couple. Meet me in my hideout tomorrow morning, alright? There's an old poster of the theater right next to the door. Because the risk's a lot higher. Until then,